And the game is on. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and good morning again if you're really slow. Welcome to New York by night. And we will do this scene for Werewolf Venue. And we find Cinnamon actually waking up really well. They must have awesome beds in Mr. Morningkill's place, as there were no nightmares at all, as determined by a roll previously made in front of Virion, who actually had to roll. um, Cinnamon wakes up feeling really, really good. Yesterday was fun. She had a blast. Ended maybe a little bit weird with the haunted house, but she's not even thinking about that right now. This is a day that she has to get back to her project and really has to get back to it because there's been enough waiting and enough distractions. So she decides early in the morning, first thing, that she will actually drop by the lobby of Geodyne as she promised she would. So, grabbing a phone, she'll just call to the reception.
And she'll hear Geodyne Global. Can I help you?
Hi. This is Cinnamon Harris.
Yes, Miss Harris?
I promised Mr. Greenlee that I would drop by to inspect. Well, inspect sounds a little bit weird, but to check the lobby.
Yes, he did mention something. Give me a second. When do you think you would be coming by?
Well, I was planning to hit town early this morning, so an hour from now would that do?
Of
Or is that too
course. No, that's perfectly fine. Would you like us to send you a car?
a car?
Yes.
Um, a car. Well, I was planning to just go by subway, but
We can ask you can ask the driver to stop by there. Yeah.
oh no, I didn't mean the yeah, no, a car. Fine, sure, yeah. Why not?
Um, it'll be there in 20 minutes.
Oh, okay, cool.
I will put you on the guest list.
Oh, no,
Yes.
actually, don't send me a car because I'm not at home right now.
Oh, okay.
I'll just get there by public transport. That's no problem.
Alrighty then. Won't be a problem. I will still put you on the guest list though.
Mm. She actually has no clue where the fuck she's staying, because because she actually doesn't know. She was brought in by Moonbridge, which is kind of weird. But yeah, she doesn't say that over the phone, of course. But
No.
yeah, she's like, that's actually a very interesting question, and she doesn't
Mm-hmm.
know the address that she's staying at. But she hangs up after saying goodbye, and then
Yes.
grabs her bag,
Mm-hmm.
her tablets, and her camera, which has a few scratches on it by now. Um, Due to the intense moments it has survived, but at least it has survived. So a few battle scars more on this great camera. It's nothing, and
Okay.
she'll immediately start making her way out of the wow big house
Mm-hmm.
as she looks behind her, and just goes to the nearest subway station
Okay.
and makes her way to the
All
office.
right. Well, you come to a big, rather nondescript skyscraper. It has a glass front to the lobby. If you had to take a guess, it is, plexiglass or some type of armored glass. Um, you see a couple of guards. You assume they're armed. Walking around the place. They don't even try to hide that they're guarding this place, but they're also not being threatening to anyone. They're just, we're here and we're going to take care of shit as shit goes down. Other than that, people are walking in and out, most of them that go in just flash their badges at a scanner of some sort, and the door opens and lets them through. That's what you see.
Right. Senna will just approach the building. She has an appointment. She's checking out to see if there's like a visitor's entrance.
There is not, but when you start looking around, you see pretty much a bell or a buzzer that says visitors press here.
Huh. Smart thinking. And she'll press the button. Who could ever deny a button being pressed?
Yes, exactly. Especially with that curiosity flaw. And you'll hear, Miss Harris, there you are. And you hear a click and bzzz, and the door opens.
Blink, blink. What?
You have been in the newspaper before, don't forget.
Fair enough, but that's kind of like, wow, okay, awesome.
And
she walks in.
And the woman at the desk will wave you over, just say, "Hello, Miss Harris, how are you?"
Hi. Well, nice to meet you. She holds out her hand. I'm Senna. Please, just not the Miss Harris. My mom is a Mrs. Harris, and that's
yes.
fine enough.
Yes, Miss Harris. I get that.
Please, Senna. Please call me Senna or Cinnamon if you really have to, but not with the Miss.
Oh, okay. Yes, Senna. Mr. Greenlee will be down here in about 3 minutes. If you care to take a seat in our little waiting lounge, and she points towards the lounge. He should be here in 2-3 minutes.
That's really, I didn't expect to actually see him at all. I was just planning to walk around in the lobby, take a few pictures, and then check with your guards to see if it's okay if I take him home.
Oh, well, he insisted, as he always does.
Okay, fine. Guess I'll wait.
Mm-hmm.
Is it okay to take pictures, actually?
Of
the lobby?
The lobby, yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead and start. I mean,
she'll grab her camera and she'll just start taking pictures, making sure that she has the size and shape of the lobby and the colors right. And
yeah, well, the lobby itself, you guess, at least during the day, because lots of glass, so it's a lot of natural light. So the parts that are not filled with some type of glass are mostly white. It has metal beams to support the roof, the ceiling, etc., etc. But you at least get the idea that you can do something with this. It would take more than just, cursory glance to determine this, but first impressions, yeah, probably.
Worked well. Yeah.
Yeah. What's your perception alertness? I'll roll it for you because you can't roll apparently.
Mm-hmm. No, nothing works. And no, I'm actually, okay. Fine, I'll admit it. I'm too blonde to actually know how Dice Stream works.
It's fine. Stop it. Well, about half a second before he actually says something, you hear Greenlee standing right behind you, almost peering over your shoulder, looking at your camera. How are you liking it?
Hi.
Hello.
Please don't sneak up on me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't intend to do this. I'm sorry.
Well, just say normally people have these, especially in business, they have these heels that kind of click, and I guess I'm just used to well, I don't know. Anyway,
well,
sorry.
As you look him over, you see that he has really nice shoes with a little bit of a heel on him, and you still didn't hear him until he was right next to you.
Huh. Interesting.
And
she's not saying anything, but she's looking down at those shoes like,
yes, they're very nice. Paid a couple of $1,000 for these. They're not too bad. You also notice that he has a little cup of ice cream in his hand, and he's just spooning it in his mouth because he feels like it.
Why not? It's not dirt.
And he's like, "Oh, crap! I didn't get you one. Do you want one?"
No, I'm normally not eating ice cream at 10 or 11 in the morning.
It's a warm day, you know. Okay. Anyway. So what do you think? And he raises his hands and points at the ceiling.
Well, it's impressive. I love the natural lighting. It's really, I don't even need to. Because I was a little bit worried that you had like places set up already to display art, and that's usually very artificial lights that they put like spots on it to kind of hope they create artificial natural light, but it's never the same.
No, I agree.
I'm sorry. So
no,
it's
fine.
good. I can work with it, and I'm making sure that I have the measurements and the colors right, and stuff like that.
Are you thinking black and white? Are you thinking of painting the ceiling and then putting something on it?
Why would I paint the ceiling?
Well, you're the artist. I'm just the guy who pays for it.
I was thinking either going full Photoshop and have pictures going from black and white and kind of switching them over into color to kind of show
progress.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Or just do them in full color, because that would make it more natural, more blending in with the glass already, so that they actually won't be standing out that much, but more be subtle.
Okay.
And then when people kind of notice them, they actually will explore them, because, but that's just the first glance, and I would need to look at, I have brought the amount of pictures that I have so far down to 100, and then I need to bring them down to 50, and then I need to pick the 8 best. And so I was planning to come with the 50 to you to make sure that you agree with the selection.
Honestly, as long as you feel okay with it, I am okay with it. To be honest, don't set yourself to the 8. The flat number, I don't mind. If you need to put more pictures to show off more, please do. Also, as a warning, when the building closes for the night, there will be shutters closing down. They're basically metal shutters that stop, break-ins, that type of thing.
Okay. Do you have like a map of the building?
You mean a blueprint? A blueprint?
Yeah. The lobby. No, I can understand you can't give it to me, but
no, the lobby is fine. It's mostly open anyway. Security rooms notwithstanding. Do you have like a smartphone, a PDA, tablet, that type of thing? It's probably easy.
Tablets.
All right, and you don't know how he does it. He grabs his own smartphone, he pushes a couple of buttons, swipes something, and the map appears on your tablet.
Wow, that's nifty kind of technology you have there, so love it.
Once again, proprietary, military needs it, but we get to play with it anyway. It's fun.
I can imagine that she just brushes through the blueprint already.
As you look through it, most of it is very open. There's a couple of rooms to the side, one hallway has a couple of conference rooms for press release type thing, that type of thing. On the other side of it, parallel to it almost, is a security room. Once again, nothing is shown there, but it is labeled security.
Okay. So the shutter shuts at that height, and we need
Yes,
to either make sure that the pictures are below it or far
the
above
shutter
it.
will
So
close
that,
all the way down to the ground. We cannot, in
Mhm.
good idea, show allow anything the possibility of getting through, as you can probably understand.
I can understand. Does it also close off the ceiling,
Um, well, as you see,
or is there anything?
the ceiling glass is slanted, and no, it does not close that far. However, I do not believe that it'll show a good angle of the pictures themselves. Um, what what my guys really were thinking is to open up the lobby and have more security checkpoints along the way to the other levels. Um, and just open up the lobby to the general public to see your work.
Hmm.
What do you think? And he keeps putting ice cream in his mouth in the meantime.
Open up other levels. I don't know. Well,
No,
you can
well,
do
no,
it.
no,
Well,
no. You misunderstand.
oh.
Besides the lobby,
Mhm.
going up the elevator will require different security passes, et cetera, et cetera. So people would not be able to use the elevators just willy nilly. But we would open the lobby doors to allow people to come in to see your work. That's basically it.
Okay. Yeah, that is a possibility. But if people really want to see that, they can go to the exhibition
Mm-hmm.
at the Hudson River. So,
Well,
well,
yes.
it's your building. I don't really think. I don't really have the feeling that I could say anything about you opening up your building. That's completely up to you.
Well,
And
I don't mind, and I'd like them to see your work, obviously. Yeah, let's do that. And he once again presses a couple of buttons, the spoon in his mouth, like, all right, there you go. Order's been given. Cool. It'll be done like next week sometime. And then you can start putting up your stuff. Yeah, of course. It can be done.
I'm not done.
Here. Well, no. That's, the guy's changing the whole layout of the building. It's fine. Anyway,
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, that was I think that's the lobby, unless you still want to talk about something there. But I still have something else to ask you too.
Okay.
My guy, Mr. Harrison, who shares your name far apart. Well, Tom thinks that. How should I put this? He thinks that if we want to get before the big tax cutoff for the rest of the month, we should give you part of the money already. Are you okay with that? Then we can write it off as charitable cause. We get tax breaks, etc., etc., etc. The usual.
Well, I can if I can give you the receipts, I guess, for the first cleanup that we did.
All right.
The rent of Pier 25 and the costs for the barbecue and the shirts and
Yeah. I guess
stuff like that.
How much was it?
Well, the pier was actually I rented it because I thought I had enough money, so it would be about
Just round up.
2,500.
1,000 or million?
No, of course not.
No, 1,000 really?
Yeah.
All right. And he grabs a checkbook out of his pocket.
Oh, and there is the rent. If you really want to continue upwards, there is the rent of the warehouse that I'm putting the crap.
How much is that? How much is that per month? More or less.
That is around 1,000 a month.
Oh, okay. So
It's a
like
cheap one.
12, 13, 14 grand a year, something like that. Okay, cool. Cool.
But I don't need it for a year.
Yeah, it's fine. And at this point, he throws away the little, ice cream cup with the little wooden spoon, and he just grabs his checkbook, just writes it, signs it. Here you go.
She glances at the check.
It says like 75,000. What is it? Is it not enough?
No, that's way too much.
Don't be silly.
Well, maybe I am.
Nah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's not fine. She's definitely raising her voice in the middle of the goddamn lobby. Not caring.
He looks very confused at you.
This is too much. I don't know what to do with this.
Well,
I can't explain this.
Yes, you can. It's a charitable donation. You work on cleaning up the river. That's it.
Yeah, but this is too much money. I don't have the receipts for this.
Once again, you have been given the money. I am relieving myself of this burden. Thank you. And he gives you a smile again. Like, yes.
She's very confused right now.
If you want, from, after this check, obviously, I guess we can put in like some charitable foundation to clean it up in your name, obviously, that you run, that, doesn't have to pay taxes because it's charity. Duh.
Is this, and she is starting to lower her voice a little bit, is this so you can get around taxes?
Well, no, actually, and he just keeps the same level throughout. You lower your voice, he just talks as loud as before. I was like, no, we already had it in the books that we were going to give 10 million to charity. It was going to be staggered, so not all at once, as we promised. And it's just, it was already written in that it was going to be part of our tax break. It's just, we had to put a number on it. I just put a number on it. That was it. We were going to get the tax break either way. It's just, well, that's how U.S. tax law works. You give to charity and it's enough money, you get a tax break. Go us. USA. And in the background, you see the secretary grab a little America flag and just waves it.
Blink again.
She just sighs because she. What's your empathy and perception? Saskia? Sas?
Yeah, I can hear you again.
Hi. What's your perception and empathy?
Okay, now I need to look it up. I have the character sheet.
Please.
And willpower, I knew from the top of my head, but perception, empathy is 4.
Alrighty. Well, you get 1 success. You get the feeling that every time that he says USA, she has to pull out the little flag and wave it. She is not looking happy about it, but she does it anyway because she gets paid to do it. So who cares? She doesn't. She's not smiling. She's just like the droopy dog face,
Oh god.
You're like,
Right. Her eyes just flash towards the flying or waving flag and the woman.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
The secretary is like, I'm glad I have this job, but fuck that guy for doing this stupid shit constantly.
Oh my. I don't have any flaw that would make her blurt stupid things out of her mouth, right?
Potentially, yes.
I need to check that as well because I have too much. Curiosity, impatience, overconfidence.
Overconfidence basically means you can take the money and you start getting really good ideas for it.
Yeah. I know.
That would be it. But yeah, play that out later, obviously. So, and Greenlee will look at you as like, is that enough? Do you want more?
No, this was quite enough.
All right, cool. All right. Well, I have to go to a meeting. My secretary just flashed me the evil stare again, and I don't know why. Besides having, I'm assuming she wants me to go to another board meeting. It's really boring.
Mm,
Um,
well,
but
you can
feel
always
free
make
to
a
look.
run for it. It's what I.
No, they'll wait. They'll wait. But feel free to look around as much as you want. I will give instructions to my secretary here, to give you a pass to come in whenever you feel like, during business hours, of course, because
Mm-hmm.
reasons. But yeah, you feel free to come in whenever you want. I'll let the security guys know that you are more than welcome to come by to see how things are going, to see if any changes need to be made, etc., etc. I think that's it. Yeah, cool.
Okay, one quick question before you go to your very, very important business stuff.
Mhm.
How big do you want the pictures to be?
Well, you see the size of the ceiling. You can make them one picture cover each part of the ceiling if you want, but I'd rather have multiples. So don't feel obligated to stick with your 8-picture maximum. If you want to make a collage out of it, that's fine too. If you want to have all the pictures make one big picture, great, do that. Do not feel like you have to stick to one thing, okay? Do whatever think you is artistically valid.
Okay, cool.
I have total confidence in you. He flashes you that smile again. And is that all?
Yeah, that's
All right,
all.
cool. And he walks over to the secretary, asks her what the appointment is. She's like, you have a meeting with the CFO upstairs. Oh, right. Yeah, of course. What does he want now? And she's like, And it's like, hands him another, cup of ice cream, and is like, ooh, yay, and goes off.
That dude. Wow. And Silla's just taking the last few pictures that she requires. And, well, secretary was supposed to handle stuff with me, so she'll wait for the secretary to be done with whatever the fuck she's doing.
Yeah, the secretary waves you over again, hands you a pass. It says Miss Cinnamon Hairs, doesn't have a picture on it. It does say guest on it. So, it limits where you can go, obviously. She says, business hours between 10 and 6 every day of the week, even. I will not be here during the weekends. But do feel free, if you need to come by during the weekend. Someone else will be here and will take care of any questions you have.
Okay. Thank you.
Is there anything else I can help you with before you go?
Very stupid question, but do you get like tourists often?
Not that much. Not that
Do you
much,
have
but
like a tourist flyer of this building?
yeah, of course. And she goes through her desk, and after like 3 drawers that are open, she finds the little folder that gives you the basics, but nothing. We're building super lasers for the government. That type of stuff.
No. Just asking for some general information.
Yeah.
She's Cinnamon is checking the blueprint to see if there is any alarm systems and sound recorders and stuff. They're not shown. Okay, so she just looks at the secretary. I know this is gonna sound weird, and I can totally understand if you're like don't want to share. But I would really like to know where the sound is inside this lobby.
You mean like
speakers, alarms, whatever you can show me, because if I want to put the pictures up and I'm putting them over a speaker or over an alarm, that might give some issues.
The speakers, and she starts pointing to the metal beams on the ceiling, are attached to the beams themselves. The security speakers are hidden throughout the lobby. Do not worry about them. Okay. You will not be interfering with them.
Thank you. That was what I wanted to know.
Okay. Is there anything else?
No, that was about it.
Okay, cool. And feel free to call. You have the number as you do. Do you need us to get you a car to drive you somewhere, or are you going to be okay?
No, I think I'm gonna be okay.
All right.
Thanks.
Have a nice day.
Likewise. Good luck.
Thank
with
you.
Flags.
Yeah, he's a bit silly, patriotic at times. More silly than patriotic, but hey, it pays well, so I'm not going to complain.
It must be an American thing.
He likes eccentric things, as you may have noticed before.
The ice cream, the restaurants, yeah.
And that sneaking up on people thing without you actually hearing them.
What is that?
He's just really quiet. Unless he starts talking to you, he's just really quiet. It's kind of cute, but kind of scary.
Yeah, it is. Wow. Good to know, by the way. I'm just making sure that next time I'll be leaning against the wall waiting for him. I don't like people sneaking up on me like that.
Yeah, that's why I suggested sitting in the lounge, because you can see him coming at you. But it's fine. That's fine. He doesn't hurt you. It's just, it's just like a jump scare every time he shows up.
Yeah, I have this annoying habit that when someone is standing behind you and you get that feeling in your back, like, oh my God, there's someone behind me, and you just jump around and smack someone, and I really would not like to. Well,
that's the thing. He did that to me once, and I tried to smack him. He just ducked out of the way, and he's like 2 feet taller than me.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he went to Asia and learned some martial arts bullshit, but that would be stereotypical. So not my thing.
Some people are just very quick on their feet, but wow.
I guess so. Yes.
It's impressive. They don't say that in his bio,
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
he likes his little secrets too, I guess.
And maybe he just likes to scare people from time to time. You mentioned the eccentric thing. Anyway.
If that's the only thing that he does, whatever.
Well, good luck. And hey, if you ever want to, talk about weird things, I'm down for it.
And she said, yeah, sure, I'm Tammy Thompson. And she'll give you like a little card with her personal cell phone number on it.
Cool. Well, I'm Cinna. I
know. You are and you had that interview with the Ape Club. Yes, that was you. That was really good. They're also very eccentric and weird and old-fashioned. And
oh my God!
creepy.
Yes. And
but
they're not really creepy. It's just weird.
They're just, but they pay the bills, so who am I to complain?
Fair enough. They did wear those really weird suits. I looked it up. It was like 1900s or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
1920s, like Roaring Twenties style. It's.
If that's the worst thing they can do, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I can see it adding to the flair of Wall Street. And basically, when you have the money to do that kind of shit, and I can understand it. But
and she leans in a little bit closer and just says, "I think it's actually to scare people, to make them believe that they're not harmful or that they're not really cunning at what they do, but that just puts them off when all of a sudden their company gets sold out from under them. That type of thing. God, they're really smart. They're just really weird."
Well, I've seen so many weird people. I'm not. Just looks doesn't say anything, but it's really hard to not be deceived by looks.
That's
really
the point.
Hard.
I think that's the point with those guys.
I guess.
Anyway.
Sorry.
It's fine. I hope you have a wonderful day. It's, this is my job. I just sit here and wait for people to show up. Sometimes answer a call. But if it's like one of the important people, they just call my boss's phone directly, and I get to sit here and read the newspaper or a magazine or play video games. Shut up.
Nice. You like playing video games?
Not really. I play, Farmville. I'm not
There's
good at
nothing
them.
wrong with Farmville.
It's fun, I guess.
There's nothing wrong with fun from time to time. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of roller coasters and Ferris wheels. It's cool.
Huh.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. I agree.
Anyway, it was really nice. It's good to see someone normal.
Well, honestly, most of us here are normal. The guys over there, and she points at like the security team just chilling out, having coffee. They're really nice guys. They're really nice. They wave like, "All right, hi," and it's like they're really nice guys too. They don't say much, obviously, because we
Their
have to
job.
be, the tough guys, blah blah blah. But they're really nice. They say hi every day. They get you coffee if you really ask for it. That type of stuff. They're really sweet.
Yeah. It's just that it must be because of the project that I'm working on right now, the Hudson project, because I just meet a bunch of weird people. Like, I have not had the feeling that I have met anyone like really normal in New York. It kind of made me doubt New York, as a matter of fact. So it's really cool to meet someone
Well,
I can actually talk to.
to be honest, I mean, yeah, it's a weird town. I get that. Weird shit happens here all the time. The gangs fight, the police do a raid. But then there are, the people like you who want to make the city better, and that's totally cool and awesome.
Hmm.
So,
Well, and even there you have the weird people, because trust me, just like, wow.
yeah. I mean,
Uh,
it's fine.
anyway, I need to get going. And
Oh,
it
yes, I'm
was
sorry.
no, it's
Forgive
fine.
me.
It's really fine. You do have my actually my phone number changed
Uh-huh.
lately. Do you have it? I thought I
Um,
mailed, but
Well, and she looks at the computer screen. It's like, yeah, we have your phone number on record. The second you called, we just, connected it to you, obviously.
thanks. Yeah, I had to change it. My old
Yeah,
phone's not working anymore.
I get that.
Hudson
It
River.
happens a lot, but I think with the money that Mr. Greenlee gave you, buying a new phone would be a business expense for you, I think.
Oh my god, that's like feeling so awkward. Yeah.
Once again, it's one of his little things. He likes to, the whole military shock and awe thing. Like,
Mhm.
impress people, and then they'll be like, yes, we'll do what you say. Like, the apes do the same thing. It's really annoying. And,
Yeah, it is.
but, once again, if he means well and he tries to help you, and I don't really see
Yeah.
why.
It's just the thing that is weird. You say like he's giving you a shit ton of money, but there's not much he's asking. Like, put up pictures here.
Yeah.
But he's not telling me what or how. He's just letting me do. I mean, I would have expected with that amount of money, I would have expected like a list of requirements, and there's just that. So I'm kind of wondering when he actually starts demanding.
Well, he'll probably demand that you do what you said you would do, like clean the river completely. Well, to a certain point, obviously, it's not possible to do that.
Yeah, it's like.
But I and here's a little tip: if you have money left over of the frankly insane amount that he promised you, just tell him that you'll clean up parts of the rest of the town, and he'll be totally cool with that.
I was actually planning to donate it to either scientific companies to sponsor their projects, because they at least know what the fuck they're talking about. All I am is a photographer,
Well, to be honest, you also put it in a spotlight. That's kind of what he wants too. He wants people to see the problem, not only think about the problem. But you do with the money what you think is best. He'll probably tell you, if you ask, what he wants you to do with it, but you really have to ask. Not like, maybe this, no, you have to tell him because he likes the strong personalities. And she's just like gesturing with her arms and stuff. Once again, she's bored out of her mind. She has someone to talk to. Yay.
Yeah, I can imagine. But it's really difficult, you know.
Yeah. Well, let me give you a bit of advice. That the way I've at my previous jobs, how it's always been done is that if they offer you money, you put it in, like he said, you put it in a charity or some type of foundation, and just use that money to sponsor good things. That's all you have to do, really. You don't even have to do anything yourself. You just go around and take pictures of the stuff you sponsored. And that's the thing. I think that he means to be like, we're the big defense contractor. We cannot be seen as doing good things for the world, even though he does a lot of good things for the world, obviously. But, you know, and he just gives you the thing to do with it, whatever you want. As long as it's a good cause, he'll be fine with it.
Well, it is really, it's really commendable. It's just difficult to be that person. Yeah, I'm not used to it going like this.
Yeah, well, once again, shock and awe is his thing. He loves that, and he loves that shit. You know.
I'll just let myself be shocked and awed, and you just from time to time drop a hint when I have to be like, you know.
Yeah, I'll wink at you or something, or give you a thumbs up.
Thanks.
No problem. Awesome. So yeah, if you feel like stepping over and coming by and doing stuff, like I said, we're open from 10 to 6. Other than that, you know, the gates will close, obviously.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, honestly, I can probably arrange, you know, a tour of the non-confidential floors for you to visit if you want at some point. But that's up to you. Maybe you can suggest more, you know, paintings or photographs to put on the walls, because it's kind of bleak up there sometimes. Very, very sterile.
Oh, well, it sounds interesting. I'll have to think. Can I bring over some, well, you know, people, or is it more like a private thing? I mean, how much difficulty is it going to be for you?
For me, nothing really, but the security guys might make a problem if it's more than one other person. One other person's fine. You can bring a friend, because, hey, spread the messages is what we're all about. But we can't have more than 2 people that are not part of the company come by, because, well,
no, I understand.
Once again, U.S. government
security measures. Yeah, no, I totally understand. After 9/11, and
yes,
no, it's
exactly.
Yeah.
Even before it was a mess, but now it's just worse.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you want to bring a friend, that's fine. You will, of course, be checked for microphones, all that crap, as per the usual, because
I'm a photographer, not a journalist. Well, I'm a journalist a little bit on the side, but
I saw, but yeah, I get you. But still, just precautions. That's all we do.
Makes sense. Okay, if I have to sign any secrecy stuff, that's cool.
No, anyway. Nothing like that. It's non-confidential stuff, but it's just that in case of certain foreign powers coming in, or corporate espionage, all that weird stuff that I don't really get, but I like the word, so I use them.
Well, I'm gonna go and get some late breakfast.
Of course. There's a really good diner about 2 streets down, and she points in the direction.
Sounds cool. Thanks.
No problem. I'll buzz. No, actually, you have your card now. You can buzz yourself through.
I'll buzz myself through then.
All right. Have a good day, Cinnamon. She's still not really comfortable with the whole person thing.
See you later on. And she'll walk off, and buzzers go through.
Yep. And the card instantly works.
Sweet.
Mhm.
So, yeah, she'll go to that diner, and I guess we can
Yeah.
close up
Huh?
the scene.